Recently I was thinking about Murder Drones episode 6. No, not that, but the boot loop. Mainly, how it works. The boot loop in the show is something the Sentinels dish out, a blue light that stuns drone victims so they can mutilate them. But, how does this work? Light flash means bad. But why? Well, this kind of reminds me of an urban legend of this guy who had a network of computers that got infected with this some virus that seemed to affect the BIOS, basically the computer's boot settings. He tried to disconnect anything that could affect this, even unplugging his computer from the wall, but he still got it. Eventually he found out that it was traveling low sound, the malware being spread via sound waves. Now there are issues with this. One is sound gets clouded by other factors, and 2, a computer would have to record that sound. Even if all those factors were applied, it still wouldn't work as the computer will need to know what to do with the code embedded in the sound. Nation Squid made a video on this, and explains it better than me, so links in the description. Now, what does this have to do with murder drones? Well, if you didn't pick up, I think this is how the Sentinel's flash works. But instead of sound, through light, the Sentinels flash a specific shade of blue light at the right intensity, directly into a drone's eyes and their OSs, somehow, take that as code to go into a boot loop, freezing them in place. There are issues with this, like how does this work? As I said earlier, the worker drone will need to take in the light, which isn't as difficult as sound, but would also have to do something with that command, to go into a boot loop. So I guess with this theory, worker drones would have been programmed to be stunned when seeing a specific shade of blue light. This also explains how disassembly drones also fall victim, as the disassembly drone OS, just like modern Windows releases are just the previous OSs with some add-ons, the disassembly drones were built off the worker drone OS, so they would be susceptible to the same vulnerabilities a worker drone is. I guess Sin never saw this failsafe when creating the disassembly drone OS, somehow, and this explains how drones can just not get affected by looking away, or how these glasses shielded her, as the glasses obscure the light, as the info in the light isn't properly being delivered, so no triggering. The moral of the story? I dunno. Uzi should be careful of her computer's blue light.